Everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, I'll be going to bed early sometimes now. I'll be getting up, going to bed early, and waking up early. It's a good thing. It's nothing bad. It's a good thing. It's nothing bad. But I have a question, y'all. I have a question. Y'all see what's in the title. And that's a genuine, legit question. For the past 3 years that I've been on, I'm gonna say 2.5 years, 2.5 years, 3 years that I've been on the social media, and even before that, before I had a channel, I've been seeing some things on YouTube, social media, Facebook, and I'm like, dang man, all the people from day one who I've been watching, are these supporters? Are they truly, truly friends? That's a question. Are these people truly friends? And it's just crazy how you see people sticking together for so many years on YouTube, on different sectors. Hear these people calling out the people names, shouting out names, defending one another. I just on here being friends, so you think that they being friends and family. And then within a year, 2 years, they fall out. And I'm like, what's really going on in these YouTube streets? So I just got the question, is these people really your friends? Do these people really have your back on these YouTube streets? I'm going to tell you guys, from what I'm seeing, these people are just support your channel for the time being. People just support your channel, and when they feel like they don't want no part, they're going to go their separate ways. And this been going on for years, and everybody knows, especially in this sector, from different content creators, from different reaction channel. People been seeing this from day one. On just in this sector, just in this sector, people been seeing people leave, go to another person's channel, leave that person, go to another person's channel. It's just so crazy because you get familiar with the names, because before people start doing their videos, they shout out people who come on their channel. They shout out so many names, so you get familiar with the people who follow them, because they say hello to all the people in their chat. And so it's so crazy when a person form their channel and they shout out all these people who've been following them for years. Then when they fall out, you see those people names in other people channels, and it's like, this is so weird when you hear the person shouting out these people, then boom, they're not shouting out that person no more. The person go to another person page, and the new people shouting out the people who was in the other person page. So it's like, this is crazy. It's like a merry-go-round. It's like recycling. It's like, okay, so we going to recycle friends, and there's nothing wrong with different people coming on different people's channel. It's nothing wrong with that. I'm talking about the falling out part. That's good because it's social media. People go where they want to go, but it's crazy how people just fall out with each other. So I'm just assuming right now, it just, don't call these people friends. Don't call these people your homegirls. I wouldn't give people too much of a title when it comes to this kind of stuff. When you beefing, when you got a channel that people beefing on, don't give it a title like that. If your channel is not a channel that's like speaking on love, speaking on God, speaking on positivity, if your channel builds on negativity, don't call these people friends and loyal, because I haven't seen that in the past 3 years on this sector, and from different people channels. It's no loyalty when it comes to these YouTube when it dealing with the negativity, because people will switch up in a heartbeat for whatever reason, because people have their reason for moving on and getting out the way and doing what they have to do. People have their reason for leaving, and people have their reason for coming to different people channels. It's just crazy just to see how it goes, how it works. It's just crazy to see it, and I'm just listening in the background, just listening to it. I'm like, wow, that's crazy, and especially when you see the person who fell out after you've been on their platform for so long and supported their channel for so long, and then you see the person calling that person names and going off on each other within a day, within hours when you fall out, within hours they going in saying the same thing about that person that the opposite people who they the opposite people are saying. They saying the same mean, ugly things that the opposite side says. I'm like, did these people always feel this way? It's like, did you guys always feel this way about each other? I don't get that kind of stuff. I don't get that. That's probably why in real life I have a few people in my life, but mainly my family, because it's crazy. It is so crazy. Like, if anybody who followed this sector for the amount of years, I probably longer than 3 years that I've been on it, just to see the change in how fast people will move on, how quick people will switch. It's like, it's no way that these people could not have already been feeling the way they've been feeling. Because I'm telling you, if it was me and I was on somebody's channel and we fell out, if it wasn't already in my heart to say something about somebody negative, it ain't going to switch up within a couple of hours and start saying the same thing that the ops say. It's like, you was never really my friend. You was on my page and I was shouting you out and you were supporting my channel, but being a real friend, loyal, it don't change like that. It don't a friend don't change like that. Where you just all of it. That's when you know things ain't real. That's when you know that people are fake, flawed, and phony. Because there's no way that you're going to be supporting a person for so many years, and then within 24 hours, you doing the same thing that the opposite person did. I said. I just look at this mess and I was like, wow. So when people, it don't matter how many followers somebody have, it don't matter. It's the bigger number is not always good. The bigger numbers are not always good because you don't know what people motives. You do not know people intentions, and it shows. Is no way. And I'm looking and listening to everybody who fall out, who switched up and switched out. It's okay to not get along with somebody, you fall out, but let it be legit. Let it be legit. It's not the reasons that I'm hearing when people fall out for the past 2, 3 years that I've been listening to this. The reasons are so crazy because the people have a disagreement. People don't see things the way that everybody else see it. Everybody different. Everybody different. Somebody can say the same story, hear the same thing, the same story, hear the same story, but everybody have their different outlook on it. And it's just like crazy to me. I mean, try to work it out. Try to have some understanding. Try to have some meeting of the minds. Try to agree to disagree. But soon as a disagreement come, you fall out as though you was never supporting the person. I don't get it. I don't get it. And it's crazy if people doing this just for the numbers. It's crazy if people just doing this because they always wanted to do it. It always been in the back of their mind to fall out with people. It's crazy. It is crazy. But like I told people earlier in the beginning, if people look at my videos, stop shouting people name out. Stop telling people to go follow that person. And I've been saying this from day one because I seen it happening 3 years ago when it happened to another popular YouTuber, Facebook content creator. I seen it happen. People left her, um, stopped supporting her, and went and followed somebody else. And then that person lost some followers, gained some more eventually, but they lost their main people who they used to always shout out. Then they go to another person page and you hear that other person shouting out those names. It's like, this sounds so weird. This sounds so weird for the so-called enemy to be shouting out somebody else's name. Lord, that's why I'm like looking back and listening. I'm like, you know what? I'm so thankful that God moving me how he moving my channel. I'm so glad that I am not jumping on people bandwagon. I'm so glad that I am being true to myself and not rushing no followers. I'm so happy that, even though I would like to come on this thing more, I'm so glad that God is allowing me to just to take my time because this is crazy. This is so crazy. Then a whole group of people leave. And it's just so crazy just to see how people support somebody's channel and then that these people gain a lot of so-called friends, and when that one person leave that channel, it's so difficult for all these other people who supporting that channel because now it's divided and now these people have to make choices like, dang, now I did the person who I like this person, but this person fell out with this person. Now the different names going to be in the other person chat. Now this person's going to be mad because now that, it just crazy. It's just crazy just to see how everything have to play out, how everybody who was supporting certain people have to be divided, have to make a choice, because if somebody see that person in somebody else chat, they feel some type of way. But at the end of the day, those other people who choosing to be neutral don't have nothing to do with it, but yet they want to try to support both people. But the other person getting mad because it's like, yo, you was over here first. Now that we is apart, you supporting that person when it should be support who you want to support, because at the end of the day, you don't know each other. You never met each other. Some of you never even really saw the person's face. So it's like, what's really going on when it comes to these YouTube streets? So at the end of the day, what need to happen, stop thinking that these people are your friends. Just say they support my channel. That way your feelings won't be hurt when you move on. That's at the end of the day, that's how it should just be, because it is crazy. It's crazy. So it's like, it make you wonder, when you come to a certain person's channel, is it just to be get your name out there, or are you being real, true, or flaw? Because there's no way that your name be mentioned all the time when people shout you out in the beginning before they start doing their content. Oh, hey, so and so, thank you for being here. Hey, so and so. Hey, so and so. All these different names, and then boom, you fall out. Then the other person who channel they going to go to, they start shouting out that person's name. It's like, this is so crazy. This is so crazy. So, I just had to come on and just say how fake, phony, and flawed I see people is when it comes to these YouTube streets. For the past 3 years, it used to be where people had groups. People know who groups people was in, who channel they supported. It was called the ops. Then it's called sides. So, you guys, y'all got to really, really make some sense out of this. Stop calling people your friends when it comes to these YouTube streets. Stop calling people your fam when it comes to these YouTube streets. Stop calling people your homeboy, your homegirl when it comes to these YouTube streets, and just call them your supporter. They support my channel. Just call them supporters. Just call them supporter. That's it. Just call them your subscribers. Stop making it personal. Stop making it personal and trying to act like these people really down for you. At the end of the day, these people are down for whatever. People are down for whatever. I don't care how long they support your channel, but guarantee you, soon as people depart, people get dogged out. If y'all haven't been seeing that in this sector for the past, because the names that I've been seeing is the same names that I've been seeing a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, when people was on different people channels. People come and door. It's like a revolving door when it comes to these YouTube streets. It's like a revolving door. People switch up, they switch out. People go here, they go there. People fall out, people come in. It's like at the end of the day, and I see, when I tell you, I see why people say don't talk about don't bring no channel names in the comments. I see when people say, oh, I don't shout out nobody's name, because you don't know if these people are jealous. When they see all the love you getting, when they see all the money you getting, that make people want, like, dang, that's some easy money. Let me go on her channel and trying to get her to shout out my name. Because when the people move on, the people sometimes, I see that other person views get more than the person who put them on. It's like, wow, just this person shout you out, and now you got more views than that person, because everybody who is leaving the person who they shout out. I'm like, this is crazy. From somebody who coming with not that many supporters, gain supporters, then you take, then people leave. When you leave, people leave with you, having, oh my God, it just crazy. It just like, dang, it just crazy just to see. That's why I say again, y'all, when I see people with a big channel supporting newbies, be careful with that, y'all. For anybody who's building up their platform and they channel, be careful. Be careful. Be careful. You do not know what these people's motives are. You do not know the intentions of a person's mind and the intention of a person's heart. You don't know. When people see that you don't have to go out and apply for a job, that you can make good money on YouTube, people want to be a part. People not going to want to support a smaller channel. Like, this small channel can't get me nowhere, even though the smaller channel have a lot of common sense. But some people, it's just like want to be entertained. That's what I'm seeing when it comes to these YouTube streets. It's not about having common sense. It's about people want to be entertained. Just like when you go to a movie or you turn on your TV. Oh, today I want to see sports. Today I want to see drama. Today I want to see a suspense. Today I want to see a love story, romance. So today I want to see a scary movie. And that's just how it is when it comes to these YouTube streets. People want to see some entertainment. They want to see some fussing. They want to see some fighting. They want to see who can go in on each other the most. They want to see who can be, oh my God. And that's what it is. That's just what it is. And some people who don't do all that, people say, oh, that channel's boring. I want to hear somebody cussing somebody out. I want to see somebody going in. This channel, that channel, and this channel. All the channels who don't do all the cussing out, it's boring. And so that's what you see. A cycle of everybody going in. I don't see no positivity in that kind of stuff, but at the end of the day, guess what? That's what people want to see. That's what the sector is all about. Who going in on a person? Who talking about this person living arrangement? Who talking about the way that person look? That's what grown folks want to do these days. That's what they want to do. You see people over 40 until they 70s when it comes to this sector going in. Going in. And so they say, okay, so this what this sector about. Okay, let me fall out with this person. And all you have to do is say, you ugly. You look like this. You fat. Your house look this way. Your lifestyle is this. Your children is that. Speaking on dead people. It's like, wow. But guess what? That what gets the views. And so when people fall out, okay, that's all I got to do is go in on somebody. That's all I have to do is call people names and I get money for that. Okay. Well, guess what? I'm no longer your friend. And guess what? I'm jumping on what the ops say. You ugly. You fat. You look like this. Your kids look like that. And that's the whole cycle for 3 years. The whole cycle for 3 years. For 3 years, that's what the whole sector is about. Who know how to, as back in the day, crike on each other. That's what it used to be the word back in the day. Who know how to clown each other. Who know how to insult the worst. Who know how to uh, throw out the most hateful things. Who know how to hit below the belt. Who know how to um, make God say, oh my gosh. Who know how to make the devil say, that's right, that's how you do it, keep going. Because the only person who's being, it's clapping their hand is the devil. The devil and his demons, that's the only one who clapping their hand when it comes to this sector. God is not pleased with these grown folks doing this. But that's that entertainment. That's why the people say when it comes to this YouTube, it's wicked, it's evil, it's demonic. It's like these women say, oh, God don't play by me, huh? God don't play by me. That what they, and I'm listening, I'm like, I'm hearing everybody say God don't play by me, but they could say the evil, most wicked thing that is not pleasing to the Lord. But yet God don't play by me. I be like, y'all got these people got me confused. Are we? But at the end of the day, people people do have served different gods. So it's like I don't know what God y'all serving when you say God don't play by me, but yet you talking about people, children. You're talking about people, dead relatives. You're talking about people looks. When clearly the Bible said we are wonderfully made, nobody is going to look the same. Nobody ain't gonna look the same. So when you talk about fat people, you're talking about people in my family. You're talking about people in your supporters' family. You're talking about so many people because nobody have all skinny people in their family. When you talk about people glasses and people can't see, you're talking about something in your supporters family. When you're saying that a person on Section 8, you're talking about somebody in yours who support you. You're talking about them too. Because a lot of people who's on Section 8, a lot of people who's on the system. So, and when you're talking about people health, you're talking about something in your supporters family. When you're talking about somebody health, you're talking about people in my family. Because everybody got some kind of health problems in their family. So it's like, what is really going on? Is these people actually listening to what they say, or they just care about the money? You have to just care about the money because it don't make sense when you talking about a person. You talking about your supporters, and it's crazy because the supporters supporting this. When people talk about people that's overweight, and that person supporting that person, so it don't trigger the other support people who supporting that person who talking about people who's overweight. It don't trigger the supporters like, dang, yeah, she is talking about the other person, the ops, but at the end of the day, I'm overweight too. So I don't understand how it makes sense because it don't make sense to me. It don't make sense to me. So, I just sit back and I'm like, you know what? Some people have to pray for, pray silently for people, because at the end of the day, people don't understand how it works. People do not understand how God works. And it's like, I don't know if people open up their Bibles. I don't know if people um, really believe in the true God, because, God is not pleased. God is not pleased. And people seem like they don't have time for God only if it's an emergency, only when they are in need, only when it's drama, only when something affecting their life, they call out to God. But when they doing all this stuff, you come on and knowing that I'm finna go in, I'm finna cut somebody out, I'm finna call somebody names. But then you'll say, God don't play by me, when clearly the Bible says you would know God peoples by their fruit. And I don't see no God. I don't see no God when it comes to this sector. I don't see no God in it. But people use God's name all the time. God don't play by me. He sure ain't gonna play with you. It ain't that he gonna play by you. He's not gonna play with you, and it's gonna be so sad because things happen to people, you guys. Things happen to people when people just all of a sudden take their last breath. That's with anybody. People in my family done passed on to mean their life was gone too soon. And we don't know when our last day going to be. So why not let it be doing the right thing? I don't understand why people just don't want to do the right thing. People don't want to tell people they wrong. People want to just support. It's like, what are you supporting? People don't ask themselves the bigger question. So, like they say, sometimes you have to call the things like it is. What you supporting? And then people say they tired of all the drama, but yet when they leave a person, um, stop supporting the person, they doing the same thing, but yet they say they ain't with no drama. But at the end of the day, when they stop supporting that person, they go on and start calling that other person who they not supporting no more the same names that the so-called ops call them. So I don't get that kind of stuff. I don't get it. And I just had to come on and speak on it. I really did have to come on and speak on that. Hey, Notre Dame, how you doing, darling? How are you? Hey, how you doing, Miss Thomas? Good morning, Brown 10. How are you? What's going on? I went to bed early, got up early, and for the past 3 years to now, I'm seeing all the fallouts on different people channels and everything that's going on. Hey, Robert. Yeah, they work fast. That devil. You mad? Why? I can't understand you. I can't understand that. Why you whole ain't talking about? Yeah, I can. I'm just reading some of the comments, y'all. It's all virtual outrage, right? You can go to other channels too. Exactly. Move along. Build your own channel. Hey, Kathy, what's going on? Glad you up too. Yeah, I'm gonna get ready to lay back down though, 'cause I gotta go to work. Cool one day, falling out the next day, but wasn't on in the beginning. Okay. Alright, are they just about every other wait now? What sector are you in? What sector are you in? But yeah, so I've been on for 30 minutes and I just had to come on seeing the things that I'm seeing. So with that being, I'm on my sector. That's what sector I'm on. I'm on my sector. Uh, so with that being said, everybody, y'all just have a wonderful morning. I'm gonna be off for the Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Since Monday's a holiday, I'm gonna be off. I'm having a good 3-day weekend. I'm gonna try to go to one of these crab places that Crafty Crabs, Mr. or Mrs. Crabs. I'm going there and get me a bag of crabs. I want to sit down and just enjoy that meal for the weekend. I don't know if it's gonna be Saturday, Sunday, or Monday, but I'm definitely want some seafood this weekend. So I just had to come on and speak on the so-called friends, loyalty, and when it comes to these supporters. So with that being said, everybody, peace out. Love you.